Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, this is the National Football League.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's Rudolph. And this one incomplete. Too much contact. To hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give to Pollard running left. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Swinging this out for Pollard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward. Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing now is Geno. He completes this to Walker. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Off of play action, here's Smith. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's a Tennessee native from just outside of Memphis, Kenneth Walker III. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. To throw is Smith. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Geno. Flushed out right. To the goal.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Give him right around 4. Here's Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Noah Fant, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Here's Smith looking to throw. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Rudolph. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. He's got this complete to Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 33 yards. And the Titans are back within a couple of the lead. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. Smith on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Geno now to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down. Play action. It's Smith.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. Smith now to throw, eluding the pressure right.
Out right to Smith and Jigba.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
2nd and goal from the 1. A run here with Brown. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Pharaoh Brown taking it in from a yard out.
And the Seahawks had 6 to their lead.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. They'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Mason Rudolph in the offense heading back out. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
This is caught. It's Boyd.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And that is caught. It's Ridley. Touchdown! Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans have come back to make it a 2-point game. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker and the Seattle offense.
We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Smith. Flush to his right.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Smith Flushed out right.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll give it up to the big man Walker.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Now Smith.
Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jackson Smith and Jigba
as the first half is winding down.
And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 8.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Rudolph.
That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rudolph. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the break, Rudolph.
Okakwo holds it in left side.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
3rd and 3.
They'll throw now on the final play.
This pass deep for Okakwo.
And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come upon halftime with a bit.
All right, so we skip the rest of halftime and get set for the 3rd quarter.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with the pick, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Rudolph looking to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley from 21 yards away.
And the Titans take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
A 1st down there on a pick. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want to challenge.
Now Gino on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
On 1st down, Smith.
He finds Smith and Jigba.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Smith. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
2nd down and 3 with right around 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That'll be complete to Okonkwo.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. .47-yard punt, a return of 4. And out will come the offense as they take over. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Final minute now of the third quarter.
Hand off here to Walker.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
10 yards and a Seattle first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Walker. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Rudolph.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Titans on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Rudolph.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. They'll run left with Pollard. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Rudolph now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hand off to Spears.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tajay Spears. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. But he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Smith.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Full connects on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
116 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Smith. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And Smith's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Here's Walker.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Myers connects on the PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
So now the Titans down by 10, 45 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down.
Throwing here, Rudolph.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Julian Love picks it.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right?
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Ken Walker
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean,